Alright, so good morning, and yeah, we have the Adidas SL2 here, which is a shoe that I haven't really been using a whole lot the past few months, and yeah, hasn't really featured on the channel a lot, but it's not because it's a bad shoe or anything like that. It's just, yeah, just maybe been outshined by the Adidas Evo SL a bit. But with the release of the Boston 13, I thought I'd film a bit of an update on this, as this is actually quite a similar setup. You know, we have mostly just regular Lightstrike or Lightstrike 2.0 in this, but we do have a core of Lightstrike Pro in this. But unlike the Boston, this does not have any energy rods, and yeah, let's see how this has been doing for me.
Sortie à gauche dans le sens de la marche.
Yeah, the ride of this shoe is, I think, very nice blend actually of a bit of softness underfoot with the Lightstrike Pro, but not squishy soft, and certainly not like an aggressive shoe or super bouncy. Just think it's very nicely balanced, and yeah, I mean, maybe you could call this shoe basic, and yeah, it is basic, but I say this is basic in a good way.
Tot in Frankfurt Terminus, finde Luxembourg Airport.
Yeah, looking back at my other videos I did on this shoe, there's really not a whole lot that has changed really, but I have noticed one thing, and that is that the extremely narrow width on this shoe is not really that much of an issue anymore. I mean, just looking at this, you can see that this is a very, very pointy toe box, and it is quite low volume, but yeah, over time it does feel like it's stretched a bit, and yeah, it's become much more pleasant on foot now. Just looking at this shoe, I think maybe you can see what I mean when I say that this is kind of a basic shoe, but yeah, basic in a good way. Just looking at the stack height here, it's not exactly super high, but it's not like a minimal shoe either. And yeah, there's not a whole lot of rocker to this. This is kind of a flat geometry, so yeah, fairly traditional and also pretty flexible. It's not a whole lot of rigidity to it, and yeah, just the foam setup. I mean, this is mostly regular Lightstrike, which is this white stuff here, but it does have a Lightstrike Pro core, and yeah, the regular Lightstrike or Lightstrike 2.0 that's in this shoe, it's an EVA foam, and it is a bit lifeless really. It's nothing special, but I think the Lightstrike Pro in this kind of saves the shoe, and if this was just regular Lightstrike, might be a bit of a disaster of a shoe, but I think we just get a little bit of extra bounce here, especially in the forefoot, and yeah, just walking around, just a little bit of extra squish underfoot.
Terminus du train.
Yeah, this is a shoe that almost feels like it's a bit underrated, or well, maybe not underrated, as you know, around here I do see this on the feet of a lot of runners, so clearly is a popular shoe, but yeah, maybe underappreciated would be a better word. You really don't hear that much about this one, with, you know, the Evo SL being the Evo SL, kind of a hype shoe. This one doesn't really get that much attention. So this shoe, I think honestly the main selling point literally of the shoe is that it's just so cheap. I mean, I searched around on Google last night, and you can easily find this thing for 80 euros if you're okay with the slightly less popular colorways. I mean, 80 euros for what you're getting here is such a good deal, and really can't go wrong there. So yeah, one of the reasons why this is such a cheap shoe is that this, unlike other Adizero shoes, doesn't actually have continental rubber. This is some kind of in-house Adidas rubber, and yeah, I've never had any grip issues with this at all. I mean, you do notice that it doesn't quite have the bite of the Continental or the light traction CPU that we get in the Pro 4, but yeah, even on wet asphalt as we have today, no issues at all. And I've done 150k in this, and just looking at these ridges, there's almost no wear at all, so I think this is actually a great material.
vouloir descendre du tram et assurez-vous de ne rien oublier.
I think this is actually quite a versatile shoe. I mean, of course, it's not like a speed shoe or anything like that. It's not a fast shoe. It's not designed to be, but it's actually quite light. Only weighs 220 something grams in my size 40. So yeah, it's pretty decent. And I think just having this Light Strike Pro in here, you do notice it actually, and you do notice it the quicker you're going, that you just get a little bit of extra bounce and a little bit of extra responsiveness on toe off. So yeah, I do think that if you want to do something a bit quicker, then I think the shoe can definitely handle it. Yeah, but I can't lie and say that this is like a shoe that I do my session in or anything like that. It's just not as fast as the Evo SL or any carbon shoe. But yeah, you know, I think this is just a shoe that feels like it's nimble enough underfoot that it doesn't get in the way. And if you do want to do some strides or maybe just, yeah, pick it up a bit for a moderate run or something like that, then yeah, the shoe can definitely handle it quite well. Yeah, comparing this to the Boston 13, actually it's not that different. I mean, we have the same Light Strike and Light Strike Pro combo of foams here, but no energy rods. And I think not putting any rods in this actually makes this a better shoe and makes it feel much more pleasant underfoot. I mean, the Boston, I think the thing is that the regular Light Strike, it's quite firm, and I just don't think that a firm foam like this really needs the energy rods. And yeah, they just feel like they make the shoe even stiffer and yeah, even firmer than it needs to be, but without actually adding much of a speed assistance. Alright, so yeah, I think that's it here for the Adidas SL2, and yeah, just see this video as a bit of a reminder that this shoe is kind of underappreciated. I think, you know, with the hype around the Evo SL and all the other Adizero shoes, doesn't quite get the attention it deserves, but this is quite a versatile shoe and so durable and so reliable. And yeah, I think the only situation where this might not work for you is if you have a very wide foot, but otherwise, yeah, I highly recommend the SL2, and hope you found this entertaining, and like and subscribe as always, and see you soon.
Vinden Luxembourg Airport.